one of the things that COVID really brought to light is this concept of ageism. And, really, some of the headlines that we saw were highly disturbing, like older people are, sacrificing older people, or like, it's, so some of the stuff was really devastating. And even like, even just thinking about even the way vaccines were rolled out. And, if you're going to give out vaccines through this like really complicated online thing, like obviously people who are 80 and 90 don't have access to that, right? And thinking about the way the nursing home situation was handled, and especially in New York, like sending people with COVID back to like the most vulnerable. And so I think there's definitely, this highlighted a lot of the issues that as a society we perceive older people to be. But I think at the same time, you bring up a really important point about caregivers. So to me, as a geriatrician, it's always a dyad. It's the patient and the care partner. I like to call it, because it's really it's a partner in caring for the patient. And I think listening to the patient, listening to the family member. When I treat the patient, I don't just treat the patient. I have to think about who's providing the care for the patient, right? We have to make sure that they're okay, right? And that, and like, what are their main issues? Just because I look at a blood pressure and I think that's the most important issue, a lot of times it's not. I see, even when I treat my own patients, over half the time I'm dealing with more of the psychosocial issues that arise in caring for a complex individual, and not so much, oh, we should titrate this medication up or down. It's usually that's, and that's one of the things that you have to think about when you're caring for older. It's like, what matters most to them, not to us as, physicians who want to treat, but what matters most to that person, to the care partner, to that dyad. And then you really have to focus your management to that.